Jeezy Adversity for sale.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on, man. It's all love now.
Yeah.
We all know you're a car guy. You got cars, everything from your blue Murcielago, Lambo, all the Lambos, the race, the Rolls. But you know, I read the book.
Okay.
It's time to do something grown, man.
Okay. That's how we feeling.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no rims.
Okay.
No candy paint.
We can do that.
We gonna elevate like you talk about in the book.
Sound like my type of party.
Let's get to it.
Let's get it.
Big drive.
Big down, I'm a big down, riding dirty.
Ford Mustang Mach 1, 1969. Best year Mustangs were ever created.
Around the corner in them Chevys, yeah. 26s on them, that's Pirellis, right. Eating clams and pasta with the bellies,
Man, I'm telling you, we got a V8 in there, 351 Cleveland. Are you ready to ride?
Let's do it.
On stock,
Let's do it. Mach 1,
we on stock.
Mach 1.
I drive, you drive.
No,
we who riding, whatever we doing. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Jeezy Jenkins is a Grammy-nominated rapper, New York Times best-selling author, philanthropist, entrepreneur right out of Georgia, where he brought trap music to the mainstream's attention. We remember him for back in the day from the group Boys in the Hood, who would do anything for profit. But of course now he's grown man Jeezy, releasing all his records on his own label CTE World. As an entrepreneur, Jeezy has a partnership with French liquor brand Node Spirits. And he's a New York Times best-selling author for his book, Adversity for Sale. You gotta believe. Jeezy and I came up in similar environments, so we gonna chop it up about that grind coming from the bottom.
Jeezy.
Yes, yes.
Elevation.
Yes.
We grown man in now.
Gotta do it.
But, you know, we gotta talk that talk just a little bit. I remember even like growing up out here on the West Coast.
Right.
My step-pops was one of the biggest D-boys in the city. And I remember we had a 1979 old school Cadillac on 100-spoke Dayton's, real gold, riding.
Right.
And one night, came and picked me up at my grandmother's house. Mom's in the front. We got jacked.
Okay.
And I'm a kid, you know?
Right.
8, 9 years old. Little Nissans pull up on us. Everybody out the car, pull us out. Luckily, they saw we was in there. They just left us, you know, and took the whip and was out.
Oh, so they stole the car?
Yeah. Well, they took mom's jewelry, took all our chains, all that off us. But like, as a kid, early on, I learned like, that's the streets. That's what people see what we got and they want it.
They want it, yeah. Pride myself on being careful and not getting involved. Now, for the most part, I got caught up in a lot of hood shit.
Right.
Now that happened, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I had this one thing that happened. I had a main man, I ain't gonna call his name though, he was a G. Like everybody knew him, respected him. He was from the east side of town.
Okay.
And we was getting busy, and he went out to Houston to get with some essays to get some smoke.
Right.
And they robbed him.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that. So he came back, and me and him was like getting money before he left.
Right.
And he called me, he was like, yo, he was like, yeah, I need to come see you. I said, cool. I said, meet me over here. He said, the usual. I said, all right, say less. So I pulled up to this gas station, like on a street like this, and I give him what he called me for, and then he gave me a bag. But normally we talk.
Right.
He gave me the bag and he left quick, and I'm like, so I just said, let me just go through this. So I started going through the money. It's all ones.
Wow.
So now I'm like, so I'm calling the nigga phone, he won't pick up.
Right.
So now I'm in traffic, like, so we coming to lights like this, and I'm pulling on the side of him in my work car. I'm like, yo, pull over and talk to you. He sees me and darts off on the highway. So he gets on the interstate. Now I get on
trying to shake.
Yeah, now I get on the interstate. Now we on the interstate.
And you mad.
Yeah, I'm mad.
With a bag of ones.
Right, so I'm telling him to pull over, he won't pull over. So then I'm like, well, we still gotta get my money.
Yeah, you still playing with me.
Right, so we put the full court press down, and about a week later he called me. He was like, yo, where you at? I said, shit, I'm where I'm supposed to be, what's up?
Yeah, you know where I'm at.
Right, and he's like, yo, we need to meet. You know, I got your bread, you know, we gotta talk. So I said, where you trying to meet at? And he said, we'll meet over here. There's like a restaurant or something. I was like, nah, man. I said, meet me in the mall. He was by the escalator.
Yeah.
Right? So I had my guys on the top of the escalator and some more guys in the bottom. So I met him at the mall. So I'm like, it's in public, so if he do anything, we in public, right?
Yeah, it's high noon.
Right.
Everybody gonna see it.
Yeah, so we met at the mall and we walked in Foot Locker, chopping up, he gave my money. He's like, yo, man, I would have never done you like that, but this, that, and the other. So we ended up working it out, but mind you, like, his reputation was he was notorious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I knew that if I let him get away with it, then my name in the hood was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It was gonna start happening more regularly, so I just had to handle my business.
You couldn't let nobody play with you like that and let it be known. And
he had some big bills, but he had some big bills on top of a bunch of
But he had to know that you was gonna count this shit.
I wasn't gonna, but he was gonna get away by then. You know what I'm saying?
But he was from the other side of town.
Right. But normally I wouldn't have counted it. Normally we talk.
So I gotta ask you this. I mean, business mogul, still artist, author. I mean, what drives Jeezy? Like, what's your big drive? What keeps you going each and every day? Wake up, all right, I still gotta go get it like I was getting it off the porch.
Right. My man, DeJuan, he just always tell me like, well, you got that dog in you. And for me, it's just like, that's my fulfillment. That's my purpose on life, is to take strides that normally would break people, right? And to overcome things that would normally make a man, you know, tuck his tail, right? And what keeps me going is when I see how much it affects the people around me. So say, for instance, if I go get this new deal and I gotta hire 10 new employees.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm changing lives. Right, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm making strides that, you know, I don't know if I told you, like, my mom used to get their check, first place they used to go to the liquor store. I done had 2-3 liquor brands that have made, you know, massive amount of money. Right. But she didn't see it like that then, and I didn't either. Right. That makes me proud knowing that it wasn't in vain.
100%.
You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, you got us drinking, but still, we gonna figure out a way.
It's like them stones that was thrown at us, we took them and built the empire with.
Right. And that's the thing that fulfills me, my God, like just knowing that every opportunity everybody else got out here, no matter what race they are, I got a shot at it. It might not be as easy as them, but I got a shot at it. And I'm gonna continue to strive for that, because hopefully I can lead by example and show cats is coming behind me. Like, you could do and be anything you want to be. You don't just have to be an artist. Or you could imagine somebody just told you were just gonna be a talk show host.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
real rap.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You surpassed that so many times. You know what I'm saying? You doing shit. You probably sometimes sit back yourself like, damn.
Just diversifying. The same thing. Flip it either way, man.
Do it.
Really inspiring, my brother.
I appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you. Keep going. Let's do it again. Let's ride out again.
Appreciate this grown man ride right here, baby.
Who ride? Appreciate the stories and the wisdom.
Love.
Big drive.
Jeezy. Yes, sir.
Grown Jeezy. You see it? Big drive. Make all the dope boys go crazy. So one of those, we was in a dope ride right here.
Sir,
you
that
see
Mach
it?
1, baby.
That Mach 1, 69
that?
Mustang. Ain't nothing better. It's grown Jeezy right here.
Yes, sir.
We was riding. Appreciate the inspiration.
Big drive, baby. I appreciate
the big motivation.
Already.
Big drive. Let's go.